Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here on your lunch break for our Lunch and Learn. We're very excited to be here today to be presenting to you this opportunity, this business opportunity that we have with Purium. My name is Beck Jacobs, and I have been with Purium for 4 years. And my story with Purium in business started with my own health transformation, which, as you'll learn, is the way everybody enters into this business. Um, my husband and I started for, simple reasons to lose weight, and the transformation that we had was profound. And as soon as I started sharing it with others, and I started getting rewarded by the company for sharing my true experience of what I had, then it snowballed. And pretty soon I was able to stop working full time, which I wanted to because I wanted to have freedom to spend my time with my granddaughter, who just had had our first. I wanted to be home and experience those things. And I was able to do this just within a very short period of time. I was able to transition to having time freedom, location freedom, all of those things that you're going to hear a little bit more about today. But this was a perfect time. I started with Purium during COVID. That was like the best time for people to reevaluate their health, their finances, their work, everything about their life, right? So this was a great time. But things have not changed. Yes, we're not under lockdown anymore, but people still want some financial security that's not just in one place. So in other words, they want to diversify, and they know that their health is the most important thing that they have. And if you don't have your health, nothing else matters. So it is the perfect time to be involved in a company that is focused on the health and welfare of people around the world. So, but let's talk a little bit more about that. Like, why is this the perfect time for people to be focusing on a health transformation? Christina, my co-host, she's gonna tell you a little bit more about that.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thanks everyone for being here today as well. We appreciate your time. So I'll share a little bit about me, how I got started. With this journey, it started with my own transformation. And then I was told about the opportunity with the business much, much later down the road, almost a year later. But a little bit backstory, my husband and we own a performance automotive business. We've had that for over 11 years now. He's the master mechanic, and I run the back end of the office, all the boring paperwork stuff. And that's how we work together as a team. So we love our business. He built it over time. He built it out of his passion. And we have created a name brand in the industry. So it's been super fun over this past decade to see what we've done with what we've the knowledge that we both have. But because of let me say we were just too good. Well, him, right? But because of that, there was a huge demand for what we had to offer. The people we got to work with, it just spread like wildfire, and the huge demand made us a slave to our business. 7 days a week was not covering it, and we were out of time. So we did this for so many years, so many years. And this put us in a constant state of stress, had a huge impact on our health, mostly his. He at one point was over 300 pounds. It was a huge stress on him to be working at that level, and even for me. And during that time, we also started a family. I had my son. So because of this, we were working long days, late nights. We were eating fast food. We were going to Chili's or TGI Fridays for dinner like 10 o'clock at night. That was our lifestyle because of the business we were in. And it was what supported our family. So it's all that we knew. So we knew we couldn't keep going at this rate, right? So my son was about a year old and I needed something. And I was like, I need to do something. I don't know what it is, but I need something. And not even a week later, this program was introduced for me just by chance. I was not looking for a program. I actually turned it down because I said, no, I just want to eat real food. And then I come to find out, oh, that's exactly what this is. But I had no idea, right? Till I learned more. And so my husband joined me later, took him a little bit of time to get on board, but I lost weight. Within a week, I had more energy. I was sleeping better. I have severe anemia issues, and all of that this program helped with. And so fast forward, okay, down now for going further down in this journey, I had this incredible health transformation and then this business, right, that we were both doing. And it was at this time that we wanted to downsize. Like I said, we were a slave to the business. 7 days a week was not enough. And we wanted to downsize. So it was at this time my eyes were open to this opportunity that we're sharing with you today. Okay. And I wanted to be home with my son. Like I said, he was a little over a year at this time. And I saw the number cruncher in me, all right, the person that looks at all the numbers with everything. I first looked at what was offered with the compensation plan, because that was important to me, looking at different businesses that we partnered with. And what I saw was that this is incredible. This was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Because in order to partner with a company, we needed huge capital. That's what I was used to with other companies. And this was nothing like that. It was go through your own health journey, your own health transformation. I'm like, oh my gosh, I already did that. I'm doing that. And then you can have the business as well. It felt like it was too good to be true. And until I realized I got some more information, I'm like, oh no, it is true. It really is. So let me tell you, just in that first year, okay, within that first year, we were able to downsize our business. Okay. And that was over 4 years ago. We're able to downsize our other business, which allowed us more family time, which is exactly what I wanted. And I was able to also travel. I live out of state away from my family. And I was able to travel when my family needed me most. And oh, sorry, gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I was able to be there for them when a family member of mine had a major health crisis, and I was able to be there for them. And it was because of having the flexibility with this business. I was able to pick up when I needed to, be there for my family, take my son with me. It allowed me that flexibility. I had never experienced that before. And so now, over 5 years later, I have an organization that continues to produce and continues to grow, and I'm able to support that organization. And it's because of the success, my husband and I and my family, we have the best of both worlds. We have a business, but we have the time freedom as well. And we didn't have that before. And it's just been life changing for us. So that's it in a nutshell, how I got started and how this has impacted me and the people around me, the people that I love. It's so important to know that there are other options out there, and that's what we're bringing to you here. So why this is so important, why there's such a need, is because there is a growing awareness of health and wellness today. If you're on any type of social media platform, like you've seen it, people are tired. People are tired of feeling sick and tired and realizing that they actually are in control. They are in control. They don't have to listen. They don't have to go along with what well-meaning health advisors are telling them to take, right? As far as take this for that, take this prescription for that. Sometimes it's needed. We understand that. But if we can take care of ourselves first, we know that we can be in control. And that's the awareness that people are having for themselves. And so what Purium offers is clean, organic nutrition. And again, there's an awareness of a need for it because of environmental changes. Our foods they're cheap. They're not cheap cost-wise, they're cheap in product and in quality. And people are getting sick from that. And we're seeing that rise, not just in as we get older, but we're seeing it start very young with disease, not just in older ones, but also in younger. We're seeing that in children as well. The numbers just keep growing. So the need for clean organic nutrition, also due to lifestyle changes, or challenges, I should say, and choices that people are making, that they're now like, I need something different. What is out there? So because we can share this opportunity with people and show them how the transformations work, how simple it can be, how it can fit in a very busy lifestyle, because life is super busy these days, people are finding that their energy is going up. They need that, and they need that boost in energy to keep up with the demands of life. And their overall health improving, right? And this also, when that happens, this supports the immune system as well. So all of that, people, the awareness and the need is coming, and people are seeing that on the daily. So now I'd like to introduce a recording of another health journey with Purium that led to significant financial growth. And Rebecca Jacobs, after, we want to hear back from you, but if you could share that for us.
Many of you may have already been familiar with my health journey, my health crisis, but maybe not my husband's. In December, he was admitted to the hospital, very critical, and he stood for a month and a half there, and was released, and still wasn't able to work for 3 months after that. But because of this opportunity that was given to me in October of 23, I became a business partner with this wonderful company, this holistic organic superfood company that opens the avenue to do it at your pace. And that's what I thought, my pace. But with that, I was able to maintain our household for the 3 to 4 months that he was unable to work. So not only did it transform my health and his, but also gave us an opportunity to maintain our household. Thank you for your time.
Wow, I don't get tired of hearing her story. And that's just a little snippet. If you ever get to hear her whole health story, it's pretty amazing. But we want to focus on the transformation that she was able to take care of her family during a very critical time. And that's what a lot of people are finding out about this opportunity, is that it comes at just the right time. Now, there's a few considerations when you think about the company that you want to partner with. Let's say that you want to open up a business. You want to first see, well, what am I good at? Well, maybe you're good at art. And then you say, well, is the kind of art the what people want to buy? So is it relevant to what people need? And then do I really want to, and can I do what I want to do? Now, those are valid considerations when you're wanting to open up a business. So the same thing with this opportunity. We want to think about those few things. First of all, is the company that produces the components, the ingredients for the program, are they the best in their space? Well, let me tell you a little bit about them. So Purium has been in this health and nutrition space for 30 years. They're a Southern California-based company. We are from seed to shelf, the company that protects the supply chain from beginning to end. And that is really important, because right now there's a distrust of big corporations. People don't trust even the label that says organic. So you have to be able to trust the company that is putting forth the products that have that label of organic. Purium was organic before there was even that label. That's how far back it goes in how entrenched we are in producing the best quality foods that is possible. In fact, It's the 1%. Much of what we produce is grown regeneratively, and regeneratively grown produce is the 1%. You know that organic, only 5% of what's produced in the world is produced organically. So we know that that's already a small percentage, but regeneratively grown is even less than that. And we are a manufacturer of regeneratively grown products. That's pretty amazing. One of the other things about the company that you will grow to love is that in 2021, the owner, Dave Sandoval, decided that he did not want to put his 1% of superfoods in plastic because he did not want plastic leaching into these amazing superfoods. There was more and more evidence to show us that plastics, microplastics in our food was causing devastating results. So he said, I don't want any part of that. Well, it was a pretty big move because it cost 3 years worth of profits to do this, but it was something that meant so much to him that he wanted to do it. That's the kind of company that is producing these products. The products, are they the best in the space? Well, you already know that they're regeneratively grown, so that's huge. They are also, everything in them is pure. Even the name, Purium, is pure and premium. So everything about what we do and what we produce is all the best. There's no binders, fillers, excipients, nothing like that. So when you're thinking about partnering with a company, these are the kind of things that you want to think about. Are they the best in this space? Do they produce the best product or service in this space? And Purium really does hit all of those things. So I want to share now with you another experience, and she has location freedom right now. So she's doing some tennis lessons with her husband. So she gave us her recording as well. She is a 5-star crown in our organization, and she's been with Purium for 5 years. And I want to introduce you to her. She's going to tell you a little bit about what I just talked about and how that was instrumental in her wanting to join Purium in the business.
Hi, my name is Christine Roseberry, and I'm a registered nurse.
Hold on. Okay.
Hi, my name is Christine Roseberry, and I'm a registered nurse, holistic nutrition practitioner, and I live in Italy. Well, I first discovered this nutrition line about 5 years ago, and what struck me about them was their incredible detail and attention to quality, which was very important to me because I'm someone who is very picky about what I put in my body, let alone what I share with others. And when I saw that this is all just raw, dehydrated superfoods, certified organic, regeneratively grown, and non-GMO whole food, I was blown away because I had searched for years and done research looking for something like this, and nothing ever came close. Another thing that really caught my attention about this company was that their core values aligned with mine. Being a mission-based business, their mission is to go plastic-free. They support local communities, providing jobs to the locals, and they support local farms. I love that I can feel proud to put my name to working with a company like this. And I am so grateful for this opportunity. It has created freedom for me in ways that I could have never imagined. Freedom of time, being in control of my schedule to work when, where, and with whom I want. To be able to work my business all the way overseas here in Italy, creating residual income and earning even in my sleep. And as well to be able to work wherever I want, as long as there's Wi-Fi. Not to mention financially, it has allowed me to triple my nursing income in just the first year and a half and continue to grow from there, which has allowed me to retire my husband so that he could focus on what he loves doing and also help me in the business. So to say that this opportunity is life-changing would be an understatement. And for you watching the video today, if you're here because you're looking to do something that you're passionate about while creating residual income for yourself and more freedom, then you're in the right place. And I hope you say yes to this opportunity.
Wow, that was awesome. I love that. Okay, so now, Christina, tell us a little bit more about the business opportunity. What is it that we are saying yes to if all of these things have been checked, the boxes have been checked.
Okay. Thanks so much, Rebecca. I love talking about this part of it. Like I said, when I first looked at this company, it was the compensation plan that I was like, where has this been all my life? So I'm going to abbreviate the explanation of it, but we do have that in a PDF form for anybody afterwards that you'd like to look that over. You're more than welcome to do that. But basically what you do is, or how you get started is, you start with your own transformation. Okay. You hit the reset on your own health. And who doesn't need to get started to hit the reset button on their own health, right? So even if you're on a great path, what we've heard from others is, because we have a lot of different nutrition coaches, health coaches that get started with the company, and they're like, no, I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm lean. I'm this. I don't need to lose weight. When they get started, we have heard from them that testimonials that this is the best I felt. I didn't think I needed to lose weight. All these different pretty incredible results that they're having, because this is flooding your body with nutrients in a way that's not possible from the grocery stores. It's just impossible. So you start your own health transformation, and the business is complementary. Okay. So some people call it a low startup cost. This is really a no startup cost is what it is, because it's the products that you're using or the program that you're using that is going to help you get started in the business. And that's how simple it is. And we have a couple different options to choose from. And the one that works best for you, that's what you will get started with. And whoever invited you will help you, right? Will show you what they recommend for you. So at the beginning, when you get started, you have what's called, and you're an affiliate. You're affiliated with the business, all right? And you have your own codes to share. So for me, when I got started, this program wasn't available. This didn't roll out until 2020, and it actually happened in January. And then the company saw what was happening in 2020 with everyone losing their jobs, that they said, we're going to keep this going. And they never stopped this program of having the business for free, right? So, okay. So at the beginning, what you're going to do, getting started, like I said, with your own codes, and then you can just start your own support group. Okay. That's what I did when I got started. Like I said, I started with friends and family, and it was so much fun. And we didn't even have this program available. All right. This is more recent. So what we have available for those just starting out is what is called Fast Start bonuses. Okay. And to bring it all together, what it is the first 4 months you have available $3,500 in bonuses. That's separate from commissions. Okay. Commissions are one thing. We're talking about just the bonuses, what's available when you first get started. And the person that invited you is going to be able to mentor you, show you how it's done to achieve these bonuses. You are not left on your own. With this program, you have a complete support system. Now, just to be clear, this is not like buying a lottery ticket. Okay. This involves work. This is a true career, a true job. And if you treat it like a job, that's when the rewards come in. Okay. So, and what we've seen from others is that they may just want to have, they have a small goal, and then they see like, oh my gosh, this replaced my entire salary, what I make. And they progress from there. But starting at the beginning, we want to focus on what is available to you and how easy it can be as well. So if you're willing to talk to people, because this is a social business, and you're willing to be coachable, put the systems in place or practice the systems that are in place, you're going to do great, because we have all that and we show you how to do that as well. And it's a lot of fun as well to do. So you have those first bonuses, like I mentioned, plus the commissions. But then after that, let's say, well, what happens after the 3 months? You can keep going with these bonuses. And this is why we have what's called matching Fast Start bonuses. where you can make up to $2,500 just for introducing people to do the same thing that you're doing. And again, you got to put in the work, right? We got to be willing to talk to people and then also be coachable to the systems in place. And we will show them as well how to do that. So just some simple math, all right? Then we're going to hear from someone else that put these exact systems into place and the success that they had. But a little bit simple math, let's say you get started, you reach your bonuses, okay? And you help 10 others to do the same. 10 times $2,500 in matching. Those are just the bonuses. It's pretty simple math, right? That's a very good bonus. So you have that, but then the commissions. We have what's called, for those that are a little bit more business savvy, maybe a little bit more familiar with this type of business model, we have what's called a uni-level, UNI, compensation plan. That is the most lucrative compensation plan in the entire industry. And like I said, if you're a little familiar with it, then you'll know, because that's not available to all businesses, but it is available. Purium offers that for us. So just to give you, again, a little bit an understanding of what's involved with this type of business. So now we want to hear from Erica McDaniel. She's going to share with us how she got started and her example.
Yeah, so basically, I view the business portion as a huge part of my healing journey on this program. So I am a holistic nurse, detox specialist, iridologist, health coach, and I had a lot to say about health, and I wanted to make a lot of money doing it, but I had never found a vehicle to help me get to that point. So it was very challenging until I found this business, and I got the support, and I got the systems, and I saw what was possible. So through this business model and the support in this community, I was able to find my voice, my power, my authentic self, and I became a leader. And when you start to embody those gifts that we all naturally have, the money just starts to come, right? So because of this food and because of it increasing my vibrational frequency, I was attracting people to me that were on that same mission. And that's the beautiful part of this business, is that when you have one customer, you're affecting one life. But with this business model, you bring on a brand partner and you can affect hundreds of people's lives. And when I started seeing the potential for that, I was sold, because that's how I'm going to make a big impact with all this knowledge that I have accumulated. So that takes us to the fast start bonuses, right? So I started off a little bit slower. I was learning the systems, and I missed most of my bonuses. So I think I made maybe the first one, which was a couple $100, which is still amazing. But as time went on and I understood the potential and the power, I started training others. And every month for several months, maybe over 6, 7, 8 months, I was making between $500 to $3,500 a month just in bonuses, just for helping people to incorporate this business into their lives and their own businesses. So that was so exciting. And I felt like that was exactly what I was wanting to do, to have that kind of impact. In fact, I was making such an impact and helping so many people, I ended up being the top earner last year for Fast Start bonuses. So that was something I was really proud of and really excited of. And it's interesting because with those bonuses combined with the pay plan, as you explained it, Christina, I used to work as a nurse. I used to work in a functional doctor's office. And I've been doing this now for 2 years. In our back office, we have a accumulation of how much money that we have made since being in this business. And it's the same as if I had stayed in those 2 jobs. But now I'm doing something that I have found my voice and my power and my passion and my vehicle to share a way that you can break out of the matrix. You don't have to do business 9 to 5 or 12-hour shifts stuck in one place, never seeing the sun all day. You can have so much freedom to go visit your family, your friends. My brother's getting married the same weekend after a party that we're gonna fly to Nebraska for. And we can do that because I can work from anywhere. My husband can join me. So I feel like I've cracked the code and I am just so excited to be able to share this with everybody. And thank you for allowing me to share my voice here.
Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. Thank you, Erica. And you know, we have others that wanted to share as well, because that's just the way we are. We want to share, and we've run out of time. We're at the top of the 1 o'clock hour. You guys got to, you know, get back to work if you have to go to a job. But we hope that you have seen something here or heard something that gives you the idea that this is where you belong. If you're passionate about wanting to help people, like Erica said, if you want the freedom, like Christina brought out and like others did, then get back to the person that shared this opportunity with you, and they will get you started. Because the only thing that we've ever heard people say is, I wish I would have started this sooner. It's the only thing that they've ever said. And so if you are hearing this now, make that decision and say, this is the kind of people that I want to align with, and we would love to have you. You'll be part of the family. We really, really love who we work with. And if you're that kind of person, we want to welcome you into the family too. So we'll stop the recording here. Christina?